Hey, all you YouTube fans, it's Librous Blood here, and we're back for another exciting episode of Always Remember Me. And I think I turned down the volume for myself a little too much, so we're gonna go ahead and load the game here, and things did change. I do have this stopwatch on from the get-go, so things are slightly changing. Hopefully there's not as much reverb as, or not, sound bouncing back. Oh yeah, we gotta definitely get past this. So talking over the music, when was the last time I played? February 2nd, so yes, this one. This is great because I can actually hear the music as well. So welcome back, guys. So if this is your first time on the channel, I'm gonna stop saying the word so, but if this is your first time on the channel, hi, I'm Librous Blood. You can just call me Librous, or many of you kind of know if you've seen a couple of my videos, or actually if you listen to the podcast that I did ever so long ago with Hawk from Infinity HD Productions. Yes, I think that was the name of his channel. It's been a while. You also know my actual first name. So whatever's more comfortable for you. I'm not going to say it again on here because generally I don't. But yeah, so we're back continuing this. So this is going to be a little weird for how the updating schedule has been. I've actually last week, massive amounts of snow days for my university, so very odd for me, first off. So I got some work in for Upwork, which is the freelance site that I use to do more voice work, which is what we do on this channel. But yeah, this is the first time in a while that I've been able words. Oh my god. Okay. It's the first time in a while that I've been able to actually upload a video the day that I've actually recorded it. Because sometimes editing for me takes a little bit longer because I do put in text and things like that. And I'm trying to cut back a little bit on that till I learn how to do a lot more with editing instead of just putting in the captions and things. It just seems a little out of place in my opinion for how I do it, and it's very minimal editing that I do. It is not my forte. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this episode on the way so we can actually get some gameplay in here. But yeah, so this is episode 8, I believe, of season 2. Definitely not as far as we have been in the past, and I think that's mostly attributed to the fact that the videos are a lot shorter than they used to be than they were back then. But we're gonna continue here, and we're gonna take a risk.
Wasn't expecting this.
The time that we take a risk, and it's just yeah, this is actually a little hard to hear. So if I feel like I'm getting away from a voice, I'll switch from the music, which is this pair of headphones, back to the white ones. Most of what I do that for is so that I can hear how I'm doing some of the voices. Sometimes the setup works, sometimes it does this, which is be a pain. Having to switch between. But yeah, I had to rewrite the paragraph 3 times, but now, well, it still sucks. I think what's going on with my ear is that I have the left earbud in the right ear. Either that or this pair of headphones is much worse off. So we lost more morale and energy, which kind of sucks. You know what? We're at triple down.
Would have gone better.
Oh my god. All right. It's getting late. Let's get back home. And sleep before we have work. So, some of you might actually be saying, why didn't we go back to see Hugh? In the past, we've noticed Hugh's work hours are a little odd. And for those of you who don't know what this game is about at all, quick summary: you play Amy, or Amarantha, as her full name is, and you used to be dating Aaron till you got into a car crash. And these are the four guys you've kind of met and or know already through the game. But essentially, it's a romance visual novel, so a lot of it is kind of picking choices mostly, and then a story develops, like choose your own adventure. And yeah, that's essentially what it is. We chose not to go down the path of her original boyfriend, and we're going down the path of Hugh, who is an interesting character if you have enough time to go back and check out the earlier videos where he actually has spoken. He's a trip. He's great. So, yay, our neighbors aren't jerks, so they were actually quiet so we could get sleep. We also work in an ice cream parlor, so there are certain things,
Bring it on!
like always, guys, where we have to do this. Well, actually, morale is low, but somehow we made money. You know, sometimes game logic just makes no sense. Last video we had super high morale. We did terrible for work. Today we had super low. We had like decent and middle ground average for reading or writing. And we bombed that, but no, we have like 50 morale, and we're just gonna like succeed everything we choose to do. That's great. And the music hopefully is not too loud. The other reason why I usually have the other earbud in for this is because in the past I have lost videos because I've forgotten that my mic also has to be turned on. Sometimes it automatically is on, other times it's not, which is great to find out after recording for forever. So we're gonna go hit up Hugh. Oh yeah, there we go. We're smooth criminal.
Hugh showed me some more sketches of a new line of clothes he's about to create. His creativity is really amazing.
And yes, guys, we're back to the somber Amy. And hopefully everyone knows who's watching this video. When I say you guys, I should probably stop rocking in my chair, because I keep messing up the video angle, or the camera angle. But I use guys very loosely, like you all is kind of how I think of it. That's how I always used it. But yeah, just in case somebody gets offended or something, everybody generally has something, or has an opinion about that. But right now we're trying to get our creativity up, like that last thing said again, reiterating, we need creativity to be at 99 or 100 to get Hugh to give us, well, there goes the noise that was on the video that I didn't expect. But yeah, so we need 99 or 100 creativity to get the hidden ending, which is a very tedious thing because a lot of these things like this
Awesome!
have, as I say it, we just have no morale, but we have a decent amount of energy. We have no morale, no motivation to do anything, but sure, when I start the video, we fail like 2 things off the bat, but now we're just cruising. Great.
Well, not my best effort, but I wouldn't be ashamed to read this in public.
So, yeah, so a lot of why I'm explaining a lot more stuff today, guys,
Awesome!
is because I can't. That's just so stupid. How? How? Oh my. The RNG gods just like to make me. Just like to make me cry. Maybe I should try my luck at my mobile game again for a pool if I had enough vouchers. You guys will hear me complain about that probably in a couple of videos. I'm currently playing Langrisser mobile. If I figure out how to record some of that, I might put some videos of that up at some point, maybe. I'm not as good with my phone as I am with my actual equipment. But yeah, so we gained culture and creativity.
I made lots. Oh, God. I made lots of references to famous authors and used many uncommon words. I didn't write much, but the quality is quite good.
And again, quality over quantity. The Uncle Sam freaking pose. But yeah, and we're going back home. But yeah, on the whole Langrisser thing, like RNG, which is random numbers generator, has just been not my friend. Nothing makes sense. All right, the video starts off horrible for like the random event, and now we're just getting everything we want. Oh, oh, and I just shook all my stuff. That's just what happens. It just, yep. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I've been having trouble with like Langrisser for like polls for the newest banners. Sure, we're just gonna keep making money.
Wasn't expecting this.
Oh, finally a failure. Finally a failure, and now our energy's at 83 and our morale's at 59. But yeah, that's one of those things. But a lot of I'm explaining things to get back onto that point as we go try to smooth talk Hugh, which we do.
Because we're so smooth, and, we are enchanting.
So now I hope you guys realize like the voices that you do hear actually do come from me, because I have this notion in my head that, from what I gather from my girlfriend and some of my friends, is they hear me do voices, or they hear recordings of my voices without any visual aid, because a lot of it is freelance voice work. So I'll like show them my samples of stuff that I send to potential employers, or like the one time I actually was showing the final product because the video hadn't been posted where my voice was being inserted. Yeah, and nothing new here. We gained one more creativity, and Hugh's just showing us more stuff. I don't know when we have the next event. So there are events in here that give you more than one relationship boost each. So I'm waiting for that. But while we do that, we're gonna keep practicing writing. I might have to look some stuff up actually. Okay, culture. We don't need that. I just can't win with this, with RNG. What was I saying before? But yeah, so like lots of people hear voices and they just don't think they come from me. They're like, no, there's no way that comes from me. Like every time there's a voice that not used on the channel for a long time, which was the oh my gosh, I think it was for 100% mixed juice or 200% mixed juice, and it was like the weird slime things voice. but it's like essentially my Almo voice. No, it was I didn't use my Almo voice. I used like a Navi. Either way, I can do an Almo impression, and most people are just like, "What? You? How does that voice come out of you?" A lot of practice, and luck. I practice so many voices, but again, I'm doing all this exposition for one reason, really, is that while some of you have been watching my videos for a while, I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, posting this again, like posting a link to this again on my Facebook for my friends and family to see. Because surprisingly, oh, there might be an event coming. Music's getting hyped. I don't know why I'm doing that. I never do this because, I never have a camera that's like not freezing or crashing on me. I have so much bad luck with technology. It's not even funny. And we're still smooth. And this does not change much. It really doesn't. It usually does between different things. It hasn't for Hugh. So we're gonna do some shopping. No, we're not. Never mind. We are too poor to afford that elegant dress, so we can't go to the fancy schmancy restaurant in town. We're not going to borrow books, mostly because now we're failing. I should have just gone for the books, but you know what? We're double. We're gonna triple down. Okay, there we go. It's great.
Wow, I wrote a lot today, and the overall quality isn't bad either. I'm very satisfied.
As you should be, Amy. As you should be. But again, I keep getting off on tangents, and I hate when I do it. It's funny half the time, as a lot of my friends, we're not tired, but we don't want to disturb Auntie Gwen. But a lot of the time, I've had friends tell me I'm funny in the sort of way that me stumbling through stuff is hilarious to them. 'Cause I give off the facade of just pure confidence. I don't have pure confidence. I'm a nervous wreck half the time on the inside. But luckily I managed to function pretty well.
The weekend. I can relax and do anything I like today. If I really need money, I can still do overtime at the ice cream shop. Doing overtime during weekends brings very good money.
And I think we're going to do that so we can get that elegant dress that I completely forgot was one of our goals earlier.
During the weekend, the ice cream shop is really crowded. There's Lawrence, working like crazy.
We're going to do overtime. You know what? We failed, but that's still $7. But yes, as I bumble and stumble through what I was trying to say, essentially I'm trying to branch forth and get more people to come watch the videos, especially now that I'm getting into the professional working world through me constantly submitting things for Upwork, and as much as I can, because I do have a free account. I don't do the premium because money. But a lot of the situationally funny stuff that people are like, oh, this is enjoyable, I hope that's enough to bring my friends to come watch these videos. And for potential employers that I always send here, until I actually looked at what Instagram was like, because I don't usually post on mine, but I will. now I'm trying to let people know when videos come out that don't look at Facebook anymore, or whatever. But this is generally where I send all of you guys and gals, all of you people, to see more of my work. And this is more in a relaxed environment, so you get to see a little bit of how I get to do some of the voices and the range I can go from, which is nice for this particular series, because since Amy is a female protagonist, it has me practice a lot more my female voices, or my more soft-spoken voices, and those are a little bit more difficult in my mind at times, because you have to do so much emotion with something that's not very energy consuming, like it's not high energy. So it gives you a different perspective on my stuff. So we're gonna walk away from making some money. It is the afternoon, so we should probably check to make sure that we have time to hit on Hugh. And we are smooth. But yeah.
Hugh always likes to joke. A bit too much. I'd say. Could be worse, though. Yeah, Amy's voice got away from me there for a little bit.
Oh, why do they cost so much money? Or discipline. Oh, no, okay. So, I don't remember what the stats are for paid event type things that give you stats versus ones that are just earned for free, or tried for free, like practicing writing.
Who's awesome? I'm awesome.
Yes, we are awesome. All right, so culture again. Maybe we'll go for Lawrence again. No, I'm kidding. We're not. We're 100% not. So if you watch, I make a joke now that this is season 2, because I've done this game before in an entire series, which was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago now. And I came back to this because I saw the sequel game was coming out. So I kind of want to do that as like season 3. Maybe doing it again multiple times, but giving it a lot longer of a break than was between these two. So I should be coming out with a different game that should come out once every other week. If not, I might be doing podcasts again with Hawk to supplement that. But yeah, this is a more relaxed environment that I like to have. And like I said, a lot of me stumbling through is what I find a lot of my friends and a lot of people who don't know me find to be hilarious beyond, and it's still the weekend, so it's the same prompt. But a lot of people find that kind of funny to watch me just stumble through things. The other thing is like doing the voices, of course. So yeah. Ooh, that is a lot of money.
Could have gone better.
$7 still though. But yeah, it's one of those. Oh, I guess Hugh doesn't work on Sundays. Oops, I didn't know that.
That was easy.
There we go. Creativity. But yeah,
Bring it on.
that's generally what I think people find very entertaining about me, is that like when I'm very relaxed, it's a lot easier to understand what I'm talking about, I think, from how I hear myself. But 2, it's easier for me to catch myself when I start to stumble and like go on and on about something. But yeah, this is an interesting run through this time for Amy and her love story. And I can't wait to finish this. Oh my god. I might have to actually look up when we have to go to certain places, because I'm gonna goof it 100% if I don't. But this might be a thing.
It was only early morning, yet I was feeling weak and tired already. I really don't feel well.
Oh God, I haven't done Lawrence's voice in forever too. Oh jeez.
Amy! It's nothing. I'm still stressed about the recent events. Lawrence,
Hold my... I never noticed this line. And those of you who have seen me play the Notch series, which is on hiatus for now, because there's a lot of things with that game, but grammar issues, I always manage to find them, and this is one of the things I must have missed. Either that or I've complained about this already, so you get to hear me complain about it again.
Lawrence held my hand and helped me sit down. Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice.
Oh! And in walks our bachelor. All right. So this actually works in our advantage. And we have not heard his voice in a long time. Or at least I haven't, since I used it for a live stage performance or stage reading that I did a while back. I had to borrow his voice, and I literally called it my Hugh voice. So let's see if we can get this going before we wrap up.
Yo! Amy, I was wondering, hey, are you alright? Oh, hi, Hugh. It's okay. I just need to rest a bit. Hey, you should take the day off. You can't work like this. No, it's fine. Besides, my boss might get angry. Oh no. Oh. No. Don't worry about it. I'll explain it to him. You should go on home, Amy. Lawrence's voice is a bit different. Oh dear. We're going to skip him, 'cause Hugh's voice is a lot easier. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. I'll walk with you.
Up. Okay. We are going to accept Hugh's offer. I don't know. I've never gotten this prompt before, so this is actually pretty cool.
I felt rather touched by their concern, and Hugh's offer to go out of his way to walk me home. I appreciated it too. I wasn't sure if I was up to a long walk by myself.
I don't know how long a walk it is. But, we're going to leave it on that picture right there because I goofed on time. But we will see what happens next episode, which probably will come out shortly after this one. So guys, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you liked it, please do click that like button down below. Really greatly appreciated. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. And if you want to help me even more to become a better YouTuber, voice actor in general, or entertainer, whatever you want to call me, as always say, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, concerns, anything and everything under the sun, moon, and stars, because we started to add the entirety of the sky in my outro at some point after Notch became like one of my series. But if you have any of those, please use that comment section down below, because that is your best way of getting in contact with me, and it does really help. I do read the comments, and it just makes me a better person if you let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Beyond that, if you guys want to go a little bit further and click that subscribe button, it would greatly warm my heart. You don't have to, but if you do enjoy what I'm doing and you want to see more of it, you kind of want to see me maybe learn how to not stumble through my sentences and learn how to look at a clock that I have sitting right next to me within my peripheral vision so I know when to stop my videos, then please do click that subscribe button. And if you do click that subscribe button, please do click the bell notification, because that will also help you know when I'm uploading videos, which I hope to do much more frequently than I have in the past. Yeah, the joys of only 4 classes and stuff. But without further ado, this is Libris Blood, and I'm signing out.